how to file your own patent for $70. We're going to keep this nice and simple for you, family. You know what I mean? It's not as complicated as it may seem. You know what I mean? There's a lot of misnomers out there, misinformation. So I'm going to give you not only some reality, but I'm going to tell you where you can go to verify it for yourself. DIY. Do it yourself. A lot of people seen our beloved brother Terrence Howard been dropping jewels on different things, like anything. I may not agree 100% with it, but I consider him a brilliant brother. You know what I mean? And there has been a lot of confusion regarding him mentioning patents. So we're going to get into how to do a patent on your own. What is a patent? A U.S. patent in this country? Basically, it's a legal document granted by the USPTO, that's the United States Patent and Trademark Office, that gives an inventor exclusive rights to their invention for a limited period. It excludes others from making, using, selling, or importing the invention without permission. There are three primary or main types of patents in the United States of America. These patents are for three different types of people, depending on what you're doing. Say you are a farmer, say you're a botanist, you study plants or whatever. You want to focus on whatever type of patent that fits your particular need. Like you may have design patents. You may design some sneakers, some new boots, some sunglasses, a watch, a new car, whatever. You know what I mean? So a design patent is for new, original, and ornamental designs for an article of manufacture. So you can easily get your patent for $70. Make your own schematic, draw it up yourself. In this day and time, you could use an app. You could just use it on a computer or whatever. And you just hook up the basic drawing or diagrams of whatever it is that you're trying to get patented, and you could get that registered. Now, I'm a little older, so back in the day, we used to do some different things, if you will. I mean, we used to write to the patent office and present our ideas and things of that nature there. And they'll send you the forms, but they'll stamp your mail saying, okay, this one we received it. Now, I mean, and you just want that proof that you had it first. But to properly and legally protect yourself, you want to complete the patent process. And that's a multifaceted process, know what I mean? But just to get a basic patent, just to get registered, to have your name and your date and the name of your patent and your drawing online, that costs $70 and it lasts about 12 months. Okay, so you could get a patent for new and distinct, invented, or discovered sexually, meaning one parent only, reproduced plants. Now, I mean, it's a lot of genetic engineering going on. People are patenting seeds, plants, roots, what have you. Now, I mean, in nature, you have like the strawberry. It don't need a mommy and a daddy. It just needs one parent. You could just have a lizard. You can have bacteria. So there's things on Earth that only one parent is needed for reproduction. Now, I mean, that takes you into how did the original man perpetuate the human species by himself? I mean, that male-female principle is all things. The actual form or the application is like a click, easy thing. You just go on the government's website, you pay the $70, you click on it, you put your information in there. One screen to have it where you can literally upload your documents directly to them or whatever the information may be. So it's not a scary thing. My recommendation is you just go on the website, even if you don't have a patent, even if you don't want a patent, just go on there and look around. Just educate yourself with it. All right. You can have a provisional patent application is $70. The micro entity, $140. That's small entity, or $280 for the large entity, depending on how much money you have, depending on how big of a patent you're trying to make. You know, like obviously if you're making jet planes or rocket ships or things of that nature there, you're going to have to pay more money. But you know, if you're from the hood, if you're just a struggling person online and you don't have a bunch of money, you can go ahead and still get your provisional patent for just $70. And it's good for 12 months. That give you time to find investors, to develop your product, get it out there on the market, what have you. And you know, it takes money to make money in the capitalist system. All right. Now these patents are exponentially advancement of technology through the issuance of patents. If you study the science and look at the math, you'd be like, oh, this is definitely the thing of the future. So you want to protect your ideas, your intellectual property. So I know people that do all types of little inventions and stuff. I remember when I first got a provisional patent, I had to be like 19, I think it was. But you know, we used to cut hair with razors and combs. So, you know, one day I'm looking at it, thinking about it, and I had the disposable razor. So I was like, instead of doing it like this, I could take the razor, heat the razor up, melt it into the comb, and I used to cut my own hair like that. Then it dawned on me, oh man, I could take this and make a little small disposable razor and just have a little comb in the front, and you could trim your beard with it. And I sent it in with, I ain't had the money, but I sent it in and they stamped my mail and all that. And I think I sent it to Gillette. I still got the letter somewhere, but Gillette was like, listen, we don't deal with individuals. You gotta send your patent lawyer over here to talk to us, young man. You know, so they's like, get out of here with that crap. Now I mean, you know, but down the line, years later, it's not that they stole my ideas, just that they study that stuff. They pay for that stuff. They came up with their own versions of it 10, 20 years later down the line. So I should have really protected the ideas. So a patent is quick, easy, provisional patents. The pros and cons of it is, the good side is you get an early filing date. You get your legal status where it says patent pending. It's protected for like 12 months. The bad side, the cons is, it's really not a real patent yet. I mean, you know, it's like you still got to go ahead and finish paying other fees and processing stuff. But most people, like Terrence Howard said, he had it, but he was paying like $250,000 in lawyer fees, and you know he had to. So he's like, he let that thing lapse, and once you let it lapse, that's when you know your ideas may get lost in the sauce, or you may think you have a unique idea only to find that before you was born or your father's father was born, somebody already had a patent on it. Now I mean, so you definitely want to research it. When you get the patent, that don't mean that your idea is accepted. It may not even work. You know what I mean? You could draw up something that it just fails in tests, or it's not a safe product, but it's a good way of protecting that idea. If you believe in it, you should get you a little $70 patent to protect it. For more information, you can reach me at ministeralif@gmail.com. To learn more, visit our website at noireport.com. Peace and blessings, family. The struggle continue. Do for self.